to my channel. So today I'm filming another eyeshadow 101 series. Finally I am filming a more of a blending video today, you know, blending matte and shimmers and all that together. That's what I'm going to do today. And yeah, so I don't want this video to be long at all, so I'm gonna get right into the video after I'm done with my brows. As I'm back and I'm done with my eyebrows, so quick straight into the video. If you want to do your eyes, you have to prime. I don't know if you guys have heard this term, not priming is a crime. That's really true. If you want your eyeshadow to last longer and not settle in the lines of your eyes, you really do have to prime. Now there are different eyeshadow primers out there. The most popular one is P. Louise, but that one is more of a high grade primer, and that one is for people who do looks. When I mean looks, like like cut crease, like colors on colors and all that. You can also use a concealer to prime your eyes. So there are different kinds of concealers, like I've said before in my other videos. If you haven't watched my concealer video, I'll link it somewhere in the video so you can watch it. But there are different concealers out there, drugstore concealers to be specific, that are really good and you can use to prime your eyes. My trusted concealer that I use as my base for all my looks, even my cut crease, my glitter looks most times, is the Age Rewind concealer. It's perfect. Another perfect one is the Infallible, and the e.l.f. Cameo 16-hour concealer is also good. The reason why I recommend these ones is because they don't dry quickly, and they are sticky. So because you want your base to be sticky so they can take on they can take the eyeshadow look, the eyeshadow that you're going to put on. Now some concealers dry matte when you put them on. Those kind of concealers, it's kind of tricky to work with them. So today I will be using my Age Rewind concealer. Another trick that you can do is, if you're going to do a very colorful look, if it's a natural look, that's fine. You can use a concealer that is close to your skin tone color. But if you're going to do a colorful look and you want it to show up more, it's advised that you go for a much lighter concealer. So for instance, I use this the Age Rewind in Fair, and my normal concealer will be tan or caramel, but I use this. As you can see, it's almost white. I use this as my base if I'm going to do a very colorful look. Today I am using my Jaclyn Hill palette, and this is how it looks. Depending on the shape of your eyes, that depends on the kind of eye look that you're going for. Some people have tiny eyes and they want their eyes to become bigger. In that case, you want to highlight, you know, the inner corners of your eyes. You know, depending on what look you're going for, then that's how you're going to blend out your eyeshadow or create your eyeshadow look.
Right here, what I am doing is I am using a flesh tone color as my base. So I'm just going to blend that into my crease. I do this so that every other color that you put will just blend easily. So then I go in with a orangish reddish tone of eyeshadow, and then I stamp it first on the lid before I blend. This is called product placement. So you just put it where you want it to, just stamp it on there first, and then you blend out. I'll do it one more time right here. Exactly, just stamp it where you want it, and then you blend the edges out, and then you go back with the first eyeshadow shade to blend it out. Right here I'm going in with a darker red just to intensify the crease because it wasn't dark enough for me. So I go ahead to just stamp it. As you can see, this technique is for color payoff. So if you want your eyeshadows to be vivid, just stamp it first and then blend the edges out. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. Just blending the edges out, and then I go back in with the second eyeshadow color that we used for the edges, and then I'll go in with the first one also to blend it out, so you just have that gradient, so it like fades out, if that makes sense.
In your crease and the outer corners of your eyes, it is advised that you use matte colors, just because of how the light hits your face. When the light hits your face, most times these corners of your eyes are the ones that are usually highlighted, so you want to use shimmer colors on those areas. And then your crease and the outer corners, you can darken it, so it just gives you, you know, a shadow and then the highlight, because that's how light hits your face. Now, I'm not saying you can't use shimmer all over your eyes. You can if you're going for that look, but you know, each look has its own place. So yeah.
Alright, right here I'm just showing you guys the brushes that I use. Fluffy brushes are the best for your crease because they can move like 360 degrees basically. So right here I'm just trying to darken my crease a little bit with that burgundy red, and then I go in with a copper shade. This is a shimmer shade, like I said, for my lid, and I'm just using that to cut my crease without actually cutting it. So I'm just using that brush to follow the shape of my eyes, and then I put a silver color in front to blend into the copper shade, and I'm still following the shape of my eyes. Yeah. And this is the brush that I use, and I'm blending the silver into the copper, you know, just to make sure that everything is blended and seamless, still following the eye shape. And then I take the copper and blend it into the silver, and then I use the burgundy to blend the copper at the end of my eye. Alright, so I'm going to use a mixing medium and glitter. Both are from NYX, and the name of this glitter is actually called Copper. So what I do is I put the mixing medium on my lid first, and your skin kind of like warms it up, and then I go in with the same brush and I pick up glitter and I put it on my lid just where the copper shade is. And the glitter just kind of enhances that color because they're kind of the same color basically. It helps with the shine, you know, it draws kind of attention to your eyes and all that. And then I use my fingers to blend the copper glitter into the silver, and then I just enhance that with the brush. And basically that's it. I wanted a dark liner, but I didn't want a wing, so I just went across my eyelid with a black liquid liner, basically. Yeah, and then I just blended the end with the dark red, and that's
Alright guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. This is what I came up with today. I hope you guys learned a thing or two about, you know, eyeshadow, how to blend, you know, how to apply glitter. And thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. If you are subscribed, like the video. Don't forget to share the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.